Hello and welcome to ALS 3040 Summer 2020. I am your instructor, Dr. Silvicio. The purpose of this course tour video is to give you an overview of our ALS 3040 Summer 2020 online course. Number two, to show you how the 6 weeks course will be organized. And finally, I will show you what to expect once you are in Blackboard. So let's get started. Once you log into the course, the first screen you will see is our Start Here screen. The Start Here menu actually contains information about how to get started in the class, and you will see a list of required tasks that I will expect of you to do for that week. I also will add a suggested learning path as to what to complete by a certain day and time of that week. So it's important to start with a Start Here. Once you've gone through all the required tasks, the last sentence in that will cue you on what task to do next. Next in our course, we have the syllabus tab. I suggest you go ahead and print out the syllabus and keep this handy, as you will constantly refer to it for important information as to how this class will be run. So go ahead and go through and read the syllabus in detail. Next tab, we have the schedule document. This is a really important document because it contains the dates, topics, and the discussion and learning activities that we will be going through for the next 6 weeks. So this is like your guide or your map, your roadmap through the whole course. As for certain weeks, we will have up to 2 chapters that will be covered. Again, this is an accelerated 6 weeks course, so we need to make sure that you're following due dates and times strictly. So this will be a great document to always go through. This might be subject to change, but as of now, I'm not going to change anything. I try to make sure that we streamline the activities to fit the number of weeks that we have for the class. Next, you will have your weekly content area. You will have the different chapters for Make It Stick, which is our text for this class. For each chapter, when you click on the chapter, you will have a chapter introduction, the objectives of that particular chapter, the learning materials and activities that you will need to complete for that chapter. There is always going to be a quiz, an article summary assignment, and a brief summary of what we actually learned in that chapter. So this will be consistent throughout all 8 chapters for this book. So again, look at the schedule to know which chapters will be covered in what week. If you have any questions, email me, or I will walk you through the chapter discussion area where you will have a discussion board where you can ask course questions. As you can see in this chapter discussions menu, you have different discussions based on chapters. Some of them you will have videos or statements or question prompts to answer. So again, you will see the due dates on there. Go ahead and pay close attention to those. There's going to be 8 discussions in total, as well as 4. You will have 4 article summaries, as well as you will have 8 quizzes for the 8 chapters. Again, as long as you read the information that I've given to you in the summaries, you should be good. So this should not be too hard of a task. The next menu is the communications menu. In this menu, you will see the announcements tab. I suggest you go in and view this tab on a daily basis, as important announcements will be posted in here. The next is the course news tab. Again, it works very similar to the announcements tab, but it just lists all the announcements in order for you to go back and reference to older announcements. Next is the email tab. You can choose to email me directly from this tab or other users in the class. Next tab is the My Grades tab. Here you will see all the grades for your quizzes, article summaries, and the final reflection that you will be required to do for this course. And finally, you have the support tab. This is where you find important information about the support systems that we have here at UT. In case you're having technical issues, information about technical support, academic support services, as well as student support services. We do have our UT Online Help Desk that is open and happy to help you Mondays through Fridays, 8:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern, Saturdays 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Sundays 12 p.m. to 10 p.m. As you can see, they have extended hours. So if you have questions and you can't reach me, please contact the UT Online Help Desk and someone will be there to always help you. I've also included a bunch of Blackboard video tutorials. If this is your first time using Blackboard, you do have tutorials on how to use a lot of the tools that are listed in Blackboard. So that's a brief overview of our course. If you have any questions, email me directly, sylvia.sue@utoledo.edu, or you email me through your email tab in the course. Until then, I look forward to talking with each one of you, and have a great summer.